It's here, it's finally here. Hoo-hoo, boy, I have been waiting many months for the My Little Pony: A New Generation film, and I have got to say, it's fun. It is so much fun. It's been a long time since I laughed this much watching a movie. So many scenes that I want to watch again, even just to enjoy all the running gags. But I do have much more to say than just the comedy factor. This will be my spoiler-free review video, as there are certain things I'd like to discuss, but I'll save it for the spoilers review video later on. To put it shortly, this movie is absolutely worth the watch. For starters, the animation is gorgeous. Every single moment in this film had an immense amount of lovely details in the backgrounds. All the characters, despite many of which have the exact same body type, have more than enough unique flair to their expressions and mannerisms to make them stand out. And I deeply appreciate all the shots which pan around the scenes or zoom in and out to add to the comedy or emotion of the story. Although, speaking of which, yes, the story is incredibly predictable. It's very easy to figure out what'll happen next in most every step along the way. There's very few genuine surprises, and I kind of wish the movie would allow more of these scenes to breathe. The pacing is oftentimes more interested in moving on to the next story beat rather than allowing the characters to really interact in a natural way. But with all that said, it barely had any negative effect on my viewing experience, because each and every interaction still gave us plenty of laughs and plenty of engagement. I would have enjoyed this film even more if it had a 2-hour runtime, but I can understand the need to keep a 90-minute format. And then there's the music. There are a lot of new tracks in this movie, and yeah, I think I found something to enjoy about every one of them. Some are certainly more memorable than others, of course. Danger Danger starts off with a very familiar guitar riff for any fans of Nirvana. And while I kind of wish they'd kept the more grunge rock feel throughout the piece, it was more than enough to keep me engaged. Although I think my favorite song in the film is Fit Right In, as it had me tapping my foot throughout. Izzy is oftentimes the most fun character in the film, coming up with some truly memorable jokes and running gags. But I really have a hard time picking a favorite pony here, because Sunny being an activist trying to change hearts and minds could have gone very poorly, but thankfully the writing kept her idealism from becoming preachy and overbearing. You really feel for her in more than a couple of scenes. Even with Hitch, I was pleasantly surprised. There are plenty of examples of confident characters who come off as irritating, if not outright annoying, but Hitch is a case where there is a great balance between outward confidence and inner hesitation. Plus, I think he has almost as many funny moments as Izzy, complete with coming up with some really clever ideas from time to time. I don't believe there was a single main character or side character which brought down my enjoyment of the movie. Despite my minor complaints with the story being overly predictable or even just too short overall, it's a really good sign when you finish watching a movie and are instantly craving more. My Little Pony: A New Generation was certainly worth the wait, and it gave us more than enough material to start looking forward to the follow-up Netflix series. I have a good deal more I'd like to discuss, of course, but I'll save that for a follow-up spoiler review. In the meantime, though, I hope I've managed to convince each of you to give this latest MLP G5 film a watch. And for all of those out there who have seen it, I'd very much like to hear your take on the story, the characters, the animation, the music, and even what your favorite joke was. Leave your thoughts in the comments below, because as always, I am Dr. Wolf, and I look forward to hearing from you.